Ooh, tell me fire, bro. Mm, 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 mm. All right, boys, in Flagstaff, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling clean. I showered up. I showered twice. I legit had to shower twice. I used like two full like of the little travel soap, bar soaps. I used two of those. And I still smell. That's wild. I also like was able to comb out my hair today. It's feeling great. It's been so fucking matted, like, oh, all fucking week. It's just been looking like shit. I finally got to fluff it out, you know. I'm feeling great. So now here I am, just banging the streets of Flagstaff at 11:30. Let's see what we find out. I might go to a bar. Maybe we go to a bar, get fucked up. But I don't know. I'm also in my sandals. I'm walking this much. Like, so yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm also in like PJs. I'm in my PJ sweats and like my sleeping shirt. So I don't know, but we're fucking loving it. We as in key in my body and then key in my mind. It's funny, I've noticed I do that. Like I speak like we, like I speak to myself like I'm two people. Um, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But here we are. I found some. I dropped my joint. I found somebody that wants shrooms. So here we are. They're like a couple blocks down outside of a pizza place. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, hold on. I'm going past this right quick. Past this right quick. Don't want to look like a total weirdo, you know. There was some people over there. Now I can start talking to myself again. Bro, I'm so happy with my hair, bro. Oh, I combed it out and it was just looking so fluffy. Oh, I love it. I'm high, as you guys can probably tell. We're chilling. We're chilling. Do I just keep this on? I think I'm just gonna keep this on until we get to. Actually, I can't keep it on because I need to look at the map to see where the fuck I'm going. So I'll be right back. You know what? I'm right back. That literally was like 7 seconds, and I was right. We were supposed to make a left right here, and it'll be right up here on the corner in a couple blocks. And yeah. I mean, here we are, little town of Flagstaff. Little town of Flagstaff. It was pretty popping over here earlier. Like during the day, this shit was pretty cool. There's like a nice downtown area over here. And then yeah. Oh, I also met this weird guy. Weird fucking guy. Oh my gosh, yeah, dude, stories. This is story time stuff and going. Fucking I met this weird guy. I took a bus out. It was at a Panera Bread. And then from the Panera Bread, fucking I saw this guy, he just got off actually, he worked there. And then, what's it called? Oh, we're passing it right here. Oh, that's crazy. There's literally just as that's so funny. Anyways, so, met this guy at the gas station. We had like a fucking 2-3 hour talk. Shit was a bit. Anyways, he stays, at this spot right here. It's called The Mission. Yeah, it's like a homeless shelter or something. It's super weird, dude. It's like I mean, he's like what, to late 20s, like kind of chubbyish white guy. I mean, total like normal looking dude. I mean, when I looked at him, I thought he looked Mormon. I mean, I don't know, But fucking, dude, this guy got some stories, bro. I kind of want to go into it, but then, y'all aren't gonna be interested in that. Although, why the fuck are y'all interested in me? Some weird motherfuckers. Anyways, what's it called? So yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll continue on with this guy's story. Fucking, he thinks he's an alien. Um, he thinks we, what was it? He thinks we destroyed Mars. No, he thinks we lived on Mars and then destroyed Mars and came to Earth and then created Mars again. Some shit like that. Some crazy shit. Like Mars multiple times. Like not only did we live there, but like we destroyed it too. Somehow. I don't know in what order. But fucking yeah. He's so weird. Total like normal looking guy. And we were on this like little bridge. From this bridge out goes from like the train tracks like I don't know, just a little tiny bridge, like little walkway, little walking path. Dude, and we were just like sitting there talking for a couple hours and fucking what was I gonna say? Fucking, bro, what? Anyways, fucking, what's it called? What was I saying? I lost my track of thought. Anyways, oh yeah, we were on the train tracks. I just heard the train right here. Fucking next to the train tracks on this little bridge. For like a couple hours, and like people are walking by. Every time somebody walks by and they have like a logo on their shirt or like a band name or something, he's like, hey, what's that? Or like, just asking questions. And then at one point there was this girl that walked by. Like, dude, this guy's totally like normal. This guy's talking to me about God. We had a 3-hour conversation about God and like all this crazy shit. And fucking, so this like, all of a sudden, this girl walks by. There's been multiple girls walking by. Like, and he just says hi, like, how's your day? All that normal shit. Fucking, this girl walks by. She walks by. He's like, sorry, I'm looking at your ass. What the like, out of nowhere. And then there's like an old guy that like had just started walking on the bridge. And then like he walked past him. He's like, sorry, sir, I won't look at your ass. Like, what the fuck? It was so weird. Like, just out the blue. Like, dude. I mean, dude definitely has some problems. I mean, that's why he's like in like, that like shelter or whatever. But it like, it was just so crazy. Like he was just having like deep ass fucking conversation about fucking God and like, all the shit he's been through and like situations that like made him like think the way he does. And then like all of a sudden he just like, says some like random weird shit. It was so weird. But I fucking love him. I gave him my number. I'm gonna keep fucking talking to him if I can. But yeah, he stays at this like mission, like homeless shelter place. Fucking, what's it called? He's like, oh, like, can you, do you wanna like walk me over there, like while we're talking? I'm like, yeah. He's like, maybe you can check it out and see what it is. Oh, so I gave him shrooms. After that fucking, so, okay, I'm totally losing track of thought. Before we even got on the bus, when I first met this guy, he comes up to me and he's like, no, he was at the bus station first. We kind of walked up at the same time, but he got there first. And then I come in, he's like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then, fucking, all of a sudden he talks to me. He's like, you know what? You seem like really interesting, and I'm having this strong like feeling to talk to you. Like I don't know what it is, but like I just want to talk to you. And I'm just like, oh, like okay, bro, like yeah. And then he's like, you seem like you're like a smart person. Do you have like any like words of wisdom for me? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But anyways, so like, I don't know. I really fucked with this guy because he seemed like really genuine. So I was like, okay, like I actually just got these like today. Well, yesterday. I got these yesterday. But fucking, so these little necklaces, and I got a few of them. Like one of them says I am present. One of them says seek knowledge. One of them says I am harmony. Like all this different shit. So I just like, kind of out the blue, I was just like, oh yeah, this is perfect, dude. Like just, I don't know, like I am, I am present. Just be present like in every moment, like, enjoy life, blah, blah, blah. I told him I have another one that seeks knowledge, I was like, oh yeah, that's why I'm down to talk to you. I always like talking to people. Well, I told him I don't talk. I just listen, because that's how I seek knowledge, is like learning from other people. So what's it called? So I was like, yeah, dude, like I'm totally down to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And then fucking, I don't know how I got brought up, but then, he asked me something. He said like you're open-minded or something like that, some type of compliment. And I was like, oh, yeah, I mean honestly, like I do a lot of shrooms. And he's like, oh, do you have some? And I was like, what the fuck? Fucking, so what's it called? Anyways, I'm like, yeah, totally down. And he's like, you know what? Hold off on that. I'm gonna have to pray to God first. I'm like, what the fuck? And then yeah, but I think I'll want them. But let's not do it here. Let's not do it at the bus station. I respect laws and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? So, anyways, like that shit was stuck at this little fucking thing, waiting at this fucking train stop long. But anyways, so I'm fucking talking to this guy, like, and then he wants shrooms. So then we get on the bus, right? We get on the bus. There's this guy that walks in, like I don't know, kind of middle-ish height, like 5'8", kind of stocky dude, like white guy. He has like a goatee, like kind of tough-looking guy. Um, and he had a shirt. I didn't even notice, but like, middle of the bus ride, this guy, like, the white guy, like, looks to him, and he's like, "Oh, I like your shirt. Like, how many mushrooms are on there?" I was like, "What?" Like, and then like, I looked over, like, yeah, this dude has like a like gray like mushroom shirt. I'm like, what the fuck? Such a coincidence. And then fucking yeah, we were talking about that. And then it's funny, I looked at him and said, like, "Oh, what a coincidence." And he's like, "You know what? I don't believe in coincidences." I'm like, "Fuck." I don't believe in this one either, Maybe this is a sign for you that you need to do shrooms. But fucking, anyways, so we get off the bus, we get onto this train tracks. I don't even know if you can fucking hear me with all the fucking train tracks going. Can you even hear me? Let's back up. I don't even know. Anyway, so fucking, what was I saying? So I see this, what was it? So we get off at the bus, right? And then just me and him walk away, get on the little tracks, get on the little walking path, and then, have our little conversation. Bro, just about everything. Fucking, oh, God, like Mormonism, Jehovah Witness, fucking all this shit, like deep shit, fucking, bro, fucking like, I'm so fucking high, like space shit, like fucking, god damn, like quantum physics shit, like fucking talking about like Schrodinger's box and fucking the superpositions, all this shit. I'm like, bro, like what, like dude's knowledgeable, like he has some shit, but like, I don't know, like he's just wired a little different, like just the goal he has in life is just fucking a little different. But fucking, yeah, it was crazy, like he fucking. So he fucking, hold on, let me. Alright, we're back. We're out of there. So fucking, anyways. So, hold on, I have to, my bad. Anyways, I just gave you know what? I won't say it, because, But anyways, it was like a Rasta guy. He was sick. I think he was like another like homeless guy, like in one of those homeless shelters, because he just like came out the cut and looking kind of raggedy, but hey, it is what it is. But fucking so what's it called? Let's go down here. Let's go that way. That sounds like a good plan. Not really dark. I mean, there's no. Let's go off the main street. Anyways, fucking yeah. So it was a Rasta guy. Pretty cool. He was dope. He was like so appreciative. He was like, "Oh man, such a blessing." And then fucking, I don't know. He like went in. I don't know. I thought he was. I don't know what he was doing. He like kind of leaned forward a little. I was like, "Oh, you going for a hug?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck it, yeah." Do a little fucking bro hug. What's it called? Yeah. Anyways, just walked away. I was like, "Hey, have a blessed night, man. Have a good rest of your night. Hope those shrooms are good for you." What's it called? Anyways, back to the crazy guy. He's not crazy. He's not crazy. That's rude. He's not crazy. The man's very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. Fucking, anyways. Anyways. We're talking about all these Bible stories and shit, all this stuff, like so many stories. And like, yeah, just saying all that weird stuff. Like he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not looking at your ass," or I don't know, what else was it? Like, actually, no, that was the only weird thing he did to other people. That was the only weird thing. Was he said, oh, like, "Why are you, like, I'm looking at your ass, man. I'm sorry for looking at your ass." Like, as she's walking away. But anyways, besides that, like, it was very nice. There's actually this one lady that flipped us off. He was like, because she was walking by, and he was like, "Hi, ma'am, how are you doing? Like, how's your day?" And then, like, she just didn't say anything. He's like, "Okay, I guess it's bad. I hope you have a better one." And she, like, flipped him off. And he was like, "Oh, I guess you want to fuck me, huh?" Like, that was kind of funny. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, that lady was a bitch. Like, what? Like, he said that, like, you try to be nice twice. Like, it wasn't even, like, he wasn't even hitting on it. I mean, he's just, like, you could just tell. Like, he was just, like, laid back. He was just like, "How you doing? Like, how's your day?" Fucking, anyways, what a bitch. But yeah, like fucking. So yeah, like but then he's talking about like he thinks he's an alien and stuff like that, and like, oh, dude, and he's a fucking the biggest Lil Wayne fan. It's so crazy. It was because it was at the bus stop. He was like, fuck, what do you say? He said, "Do you know Tunchi?" And I was like, and like it didn't click, like, cause I didn't even think like he would like know that. Like I didn't even think that would come out of his mouth. So I'm like, Tunchi, like what? He's like, oh, you know, like Lil Wayne. I was like, oh yeah, like what the fuck, like what? Anyways, so yeah, that was when we were at the bus stop. Anyways, back to now, present time in the story. So he's talking about fucking like Lil Wayne and like all these rap lyrics and fucking talking about how Lil Wayne has an album that says I'm not human, and like he raps about being an alien and all this shit, like crazy. And then he talks about like 2 Chainz, like he's like it's so weird. He's like he's so it's weird, very weird. But anyways, Jesus saves, believe in him. First Baptist Church. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, then he's like, oh, I'm seeing if I'm like gonna take these shrooms, um, what's it called? He said he took shrooms once before, like, cause he only has been religious like for like the past few years, I think. Um, so like I guess he took them like younger when he was a kid, and I guess he said he had an experience with them, something. Um, he said like some weird shit. I didn't really follow it, but like something about like the experience he had the first time. Something about like his father, but not his father. It was his heavenly father. Just, like told him something and gave. I don't know. But anyways, what's it called? Where am I in the story? I'm kind of, it's not really a story. I've kind of been jumping around this whole time, so does it really matter if I pick up where I left off? Anyways, um, so yeah, talking about Tunchi and all that. Fucking yeah, it was weird. And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take these shrooms. I'm gonna go to the mission today. And I was like, what's the mission? Like, I didn't say it. I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, it must be like some religious thing, right? The mission, like, must be some type of like, I didn't think it was like a homeless shelter. I thought it was just like, I don't know. Well, I guess I knew it was a homeless shelter because I know that like mission like have like I don't know, but I don't know. It was weird, but anyways, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go take some shrooms and then go to the mission, and I was like, yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then so later on, like when I'm following him there, I go into the mission with him. Well, first off, I see the outside, and then I immediately realize what it is. It is a total homeless shelter, and then so then I come. What's it called? I come inside with him. You come in. There's like a whole wall of like food on the left. There's like well, not like a whole wall, but like a little shelf like of food. There's like bread and like fucking like I don't know, like pastas and shit, and fucking like a jug of water, like a big giant like 5 gallon thing of water and shit like that. Some like oranges and shit. But anyways, and then there's like a whole bunch of like lunch tables. Like it's a big room full of lunch tables, and there's like one big TV in the corner, and fucking yeah, I think there's like rooms and stuff. And then he walks in, so he's like, am I still good for showering time? Oh, hold on. First of all, so he did a prayer for me, right? He did like when we were on the bridge as we were walking to the mission before he left. He did a prayer for me, right? Because we thought we were gonna split ways. He was like, oh, like what's it called? Yeah, I'll do a prayer for you, on your safe travels, hiking and, etc., etc. And he's also like, God, can you bless these shrooms that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it was weird. But anyways, so, what's it called? Yeah, so then he, says if I, could do a prayer for him. And I was like, oh shit, like I was so thrown off guard. I'm like, bro, I haven't done a prayer. I haven't done a fucking prayer in 7 years. It's been 7 years since I've led a prayer. Yeah, fuck. Bro, I used to do that shit. Oh my god, bro. Every week in church, fucking every other night at dinner, fucking. Oh my god, that shit was horrible. But anyways, he's like, yeah, can you fucking do a prayer for me? And I was like, oh, like fuck yeah, like. I was like, and I just started there thinking. I was like sitting there thinking, and then he was like, and I was like, oh, like sorry, what was your name again? Like, because I think we only had said it like on the bus the first time, and yeah, we both totally forgot. We both asked each other our names, but what's it called? I was like, oh, what was your name again? And then like, so I could, like say, hey, bless this dude. Fucking. Then yeah, he told me, and then he went on. Oh, and then he's like, oh, my name's this, but I call myself Zero. So I mean, I already knew that. He told me stories about how he calls himself Zero. But fucking yeah. What's it called? It was. Oh, this was such an interesting, bro. Like, I want to go deeper on this, but I will go deeper on this actually. So his name was, what was it? Robert? No, not Robert. Fuck. Fuck. What was his name? It wasn't Robert. It started with a B, I think. But anyways, but he calls himself Zero. When he's at work, he calls himself Zero because what's it called? God says there is no I, so he can't refer to himself as his own name. He has to be something else when like people refer to him, because he doesn't want to be called by his name, because he is not anything, like he's nothing. So he's calls himself Zero when he's at work. But anyways, it was very interesting because when I asked him how many what's it called, how much shrooms he wanted, he was like, I want 5 grams. I was like, oh, that's so interesting because that's a hero's dose. And then, he had made this thing about like zero hero, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. That was weird. There's just so many coincidences, but that weren't coincidences because those don't exist. But there was just so much shit. Like, yeah. So then, anyways, so I'm about to do the prayer for him, and I'm like sitting there thinking, and then he's like, fucking, like I was only thinking for like, what, like 3-4 seconds? Like, like, what? Anyways, then he just like walks off. Like, he just starts walking away. I was like, oh, what? I guess I'm not, like, and then he walks away, and then, like, oh, like, I thought you were gonna, like, be here while I said it. Fucking, and he's like, oh, why walks away? He's like, oh, say a prayer for me. He's like, oh, like, do you want to come to the mission with me? You can check it out. Like, how much time do you have? And I was like, you know what? I was supposed to just get on the trail, I was supposed to get on the trail. I really was. I really wanted to get on the trail, but then we had that like crazy conversation. Like, I was on my way. Like, the bus ride was so that I could get to the trail. And then fucking, what's it called? But we just had this conversation. So fucking, I'm like, fuck it, like, this is what it is, this is what's meant to be. So fucking, I follow him to the mission. What's it called? So I was just tripped out because he just walked away, like right when I was about to start his prayer. But anyways, like, I started following him to the mission, and then, so he walks in, and then he says, "Am I still here for shower time?" So that's why he walked away. He was like in such a hurry because he had to make it to a certain time because they close the showers at a certain time, or there's like only a certain time where you can take showers, or something like that. Yeah, so fucking, he like walks in like, oh, like, it's still shower time. Like, yeah, he's all good. And then, he, what's it called? He just sets his stuff down real quick, and then I'm like, hey, like, do you have a number, or can I give you my number or something? Like, I really want to talk to this guy. Like, he's, I like interesting people. And I like people who I don't think that they have their head wired right. Like, but that's just my personal opinion, my personal judgment, and that may also be the judgment of many other people, and that's why it's like stigmatized. But also, like, I just want to understand him, So that's why I talk to people. That's why I talk to crazy people. But what's it called? Or what people who I think are crazy, who like, you guys get it. So. So what's it called? Where was I? Fuck, I lost my thought. Where hey, Los Angeles. So what's it called? I need to get some Dairy Queen tomorrow. This is in here, and it's like a old school Dairy Queen with the orange Julius in there. Fire. I might get some of that, so, start myself out on the trail tomorrow morning. But anyways, what's it called? Yeah. So interesting guy. So that's why I gave him my number, because I want to keep in touch. He's a very interesting guy. I want to understand him. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just like understanding people's perceptions and frames of mind. And it was funny because we were talking about that in our conversation, because he was like, "Oh, you're very open-minded. You're very smart. Like blah blah blah. Like other shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I just feel like I like learning about people. Like I'm not much of a talker, because because he was the only one talking, and he kept asking me like, "Oh, like, do you want to go?" Like, blah blah blah. I was like, "No, man. Like, I keep telling you, like, I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a listener." But fucking, yeah, that shit was weird. That shit was so weird. I feel like there's more stuff I'm gonna remember later that, yeah, is gonna be like weird. But I don't know. Do you guys even care about this? Probably not. But hey. Okay, anyways, so we're back. Almost. Almost back. Actually, yeah, we are back. I see it. We are back. Actually, hold on. I have number two hiding in here. Let me light that before I head back into town. Before, before I head back into town. Before I head back into town. Oh, I just realized there's a cop right here. Oh, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna turn around? What is he gonna do? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But you know what? I don't care, because I'm in the hotel now. I'm in his property, or my property. So, you can fuck off. Anyways, that's so cool. There's a smoke shop right here, too. What a good spot, Ken. What a good spot. I can buy more papers. Because, like, I went back and bought papers in... Where did I buy papers? I bought papers in... Did he turn around? He didn't turn around. He took a left. So, you know what? And you know what? Weed's legal, so fuck off. I just, they fuck with you. But anyways, what's it called? What was I saying? Yeah, let me go somewhere not on the hotel property. Is there somewhere like in the back I can smoke, Because, dude, that's so cool. Imagine if that was my room right there, and then I could just like set in the smoke shop. That'd be sick. This is where I want to live. Right? Oh, at the time around, I was like, whoo. There, I got scared. Fucking, yeah, so let's see if there's a fucking spot here in the back that we can do this shit. Bow, 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 bow. Although I don't think so. I just want to smoke here so badly, so I can just like smoke and just be like right next to my room, But then also, I am somewhat kind of respectful, I don't want to be in the middle of the fucking hotel complex, fucking chiefing. So we will go off to the side and get like half this done. Although I am thirsty. Oh, there were some children walking by. See, although even around here in this corner is bad, because don't they have a window like right back here? Let's see. Mm, mm. Yeah, I'm just smoking this little construction lot right here. Oh. no, it's gated off. Oh no. Oh no, it's gated off. Oh no. I'll just fucking sit down right here. Fuck it. God, can't remember. Stop cursing. Hold on. You know what? Let's light this first, because that's always the best way to go. See, with joints, you light it before it's in your mouth. With blunts, you can, do that cigarette type of thing, but with joints, you gotta make sure the whole side gets lit up so you don't get any runs. Anyways, so yeah, had a interesting talk with that guy, and then just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna spend the night. My clothes stink. I just want to get my stuff like fully charged up. My battery packs, my headlamps, cause both of them are dead. My phone wanted it completely charged just before I went out. So yeah, in a motel. Um, yeah, gonna head out tomorrow morning. I mean, it's not bad. It's like maybe 4 days off of my trip. Well, not really 4 days off, because I could just continue on, because the Arizona Trail goes past the Grand Canyon, so I could just keep going into Utah if I wanted and see the Salt Flats, which is what I wanted to do, but I don't have enough time. I wanted to go to the Salt Flats and then around to Lake Tahoe and then to Sacramento for the grand finale. Um, but yeah, so yeah, gonna leave tomorrow morning. Motel, a double bed, because it's deeper, apparently. Ooh, speaking of being dirtier, when I was on the little sidewalk thing with that guy, and I would come up with another story. He, I hadn't sat down or been on my knees at all or done anything. But he's like, since when I first saw you at the bus stop to now, you've gotten dirtier. And like, you just led into like a different conversation. But like, I hadn't been on the ground at all. But that just like made me. It was weird.